In the Quran, chapter 18, there's this story where Moses asks Allah if there was anyone who possessed greater knowledge than he did. And the response is yes, a man named Qadir.
Right off the bat, that's a lie. The man's name is not mentioned. In the Quran, it just says he's a servant of Allah. I don't know where you got that name from. So right off the bat, not off to a good start.
You need to seek him out, and he will share with you an even greater wisdom that is from Allah. Now, at some point on his journey, he metaphorically passes from the sea of human comprehension and knowledge to the sea of divine knowledge, and he recognizes, I can't comprehend this on my own.
Yeah, I can't comprehend it either because it's not even in the Quran. I don't know, here you're talking about the Quran and you're making stories up and putting them in the verse. Where did you get that from?
Which is where Qadir, this spiritual being, many believe was maybe an angel, whoever he is.
There's no mention of this person being an angel. So I don't know where you got that from.
He's going to explain to Moses things that are beyond Moses' comprehension, but they certainly are divine in their origin. Now, the narrative begins when Moses meets Qadir. He asks him, "Can I follow you that you may teach me something of a higher truth, which you have been taught?" And this person answers and says, "Verily, you will not bear with me. How can you bear those things with me, that which is beyond your knowledge?" Moses said, "If Allah wills, you shall find me patient, and I shall not disobey you in anything." And so Qadir responds, "If you are bent on following me, ask no questions about anything till I myself speak to you concerning it." You can read the rest of the narrative. There's one particular incident in the three things that take place in this journey together with Qadir that was strikingly shocking. I mean, Moses himself said, "What on earth are you doing?"
I can already tell where he is about to go. It's most likely about to be about the little boy being unalived, and he is gonna destroy Bible and Christianity with that. Wait.
And it's an incident where Qadir unalives a boy. And Moses is shocked. How can you take the life of an innocent one? And the response is, "We had feared that this boy would grow up as an unbeliever and rebellious, and he would be a burden to his parents. And so Allah is going to replace him with a better one." So the problem here is pretty obvious. Here's a child who has not yet done evil, who Allah in his wisdom commands a person to take the life of. How you can see that not being problematic, I don't know, but let's see what this guy has to say.
That entire journey is talking about Allah's foreknowledge and the capacity of the fact that humans can't comprehend some things, which you not being able to comprehend it and not like certain things is the whole point of that. Allah knows things that you do not. So obviously, you're not going to like it. That's why the man literally says, "You will not be patient with me." So thank you for proving the verse correct, which is why Moses was disturbed too, because not everyone can comprehend the foreknowledge of God. But since you said that that is bad, right? Now let me destroy your religion entirely. So in 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 3, when Samuel is telling Saul, "Now go and strike Amalek and devote to destruction all that they have. Do not spare them, but kill both men, women, child, infant, ox, sheep, camel, and ass." So not only you're killing innocent people, kids, babies, but also animals. Make that make sense. No, wait, I'm not done cooking. Stop. In Numbers 31, 17 to 18, Moses is saying, "Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman who has known a man by lying with him. But all the young girls, aka virgin girls, leave alive for yourselves." So everyone, including the young boys and the non-virgin women, everyone is getting slaughtered. But the virgin girls are staying behind as slaves, as sex dolls for you guys to rape and defile. Deuteronomy 25, 17 to 19. Moses is the one speaking again. "You shall blot out the memory of Amalek from under heaven. You shall not forget." You see, the problem here happens to be is the story of Moses that you're sharing. That story is literally showing why mankind or why humans can't comprehend the knowledge of God because of our nature, you being disturbed, Moses being disturbed, anyone will be disturbed. That's why Allah doesn't share that knowledge with anyone. In the contrast, why is it that the infant, the babies, and the animals getting slaughtered? Why is that? Why is the fact that Moses, the same person in the Quran who is disturbed by what happened to the boy in Deuteronomy and in Numbers, is commanding to do the exact same thing or worse to people than it is mentioned in the Quran? So it looks like the Moses in the Quran is merciful and a prophet, and the Moses in the Old Testament is not the same prophet and is someone other than a prophet, or someone who wants to be that Moses. So what's happening here? I've said it so many times, bro, but let me say it again. Focus on explaining the incoherency and the immorality in your own scripture and in your own faith, instead of focusing on what's happening in the Quran. Because what's happening in the Quran, you can easily explain like I did. But what's happening in the Bible, you can't explain. So whenever you do this, remember, 10 fingers, not 3, because for you it's 10 times worse. 10 fingers is pointing back at you. So be careful with what measure you judge by, because it just might get judged back at you.